I invite you to take a few moments, not in meditation, just for a moment to pause whatever you're doing and to see if you can notice the fundamental simplicity of the now. It is not a particular thing that we're looking for. It is not a particular high vibration that we're looking for. It is not a particular flow state that we're looking for. It is not about any other place or dimension. It is not about hearing the angels, seeing the visions. The fundamental simplicity of now is now. And then there is the continuation of the mind. Notice that too, that the fundamental simplicity is now. And then there is a continuation of the mind. So Zen or now is like a double-edged sword. And it brings you closer to the truth, and it dissolves the mind. You get closer to the truth and you lose the mind more. So as you will come to realize that we are not attaining something. We're not focusing on getting or possessing or keeping the truth. The truth is simple. It's right here. The now is here. All is here. Don't look for anything, but you will notice continuation of the mind. The continuity itself is time and space, and that's what makes every experience. The continuity of time and space is what makes every experience. And we know that time is very relative because sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it goes slow. So is time real? Isn't the time just a continuity of the mind? Or simply a certain metric system which is used for convenience in society. But coming back to your own self, you will notice time as a certain continuity. And this continuity is happening in the now, in the present. So if continuity is happening in the present, isn't it that the present is more fundamental? Because when you are happy, you don't notice continuity. You just enjoy your time. You just enjoy yourself, the moment. When you are not happy, it takes forever. So in the present, you notice continuity. In the now, you witness the mind, the process of understanding, the process of trying, the process of seeking, the process of searching. And some of you may try to come to the stillness, but that stillness is just the opposite of movement. So those who focus on meditations to come into peace and stillness and just become frozen, we may say, that is the opposite of movement, of action. It is not the real present. The real present is also beyond stillness. It is beyond movement. It is home for both. So the fundamental simplicity is now. And in this simplicity, we notice movement. And most are very engaged with the movements, very heavily invested in the mental movements, heavily attached to emotional movements. Some of you are surfing some energy movements, trying to control energy movements. But all of that has certain duality in all of it. And fundamentally, it is the now which is here. Even those who have attained a certain realization, next day you feel like you lost it. One moment you have it, next day you don't. But what is constant, what is present always, what is stable? And that stability of now is unshakable. You cannot be not in the now. You cannot be not in Zen, not in enlightenment. It's impossible not to be in the now. It's unshakable. undestructible, beyond movement and stillness. All that happens in the now. And consciousness is just another word for the now. Emptiness, as Buddha said, he chose that word because it was convenient for people at that time to lighten up their minds. And this real emptiness, or the real now, is of course inclusive of all that is here, inclusive even the space which is empty.